what if one bad decision or a shaky hand decides who lives and who dies? Until Dawn isn't just a horror game. It's a cinematic, choice-driven nightmare where every decision follows you and punishes you later. After finishing it, I can't say who the real villain was, which is exactly why it's still worth playing in 2026. If you enjoy cinematic horror games with psychological tension and stories where your choices actually matter, this might be exactly what you're looking for. I'm Explorer, a just above average gamer who loves story-driven experiences, and today I'm reviewing Until Dawn, one of the most iconic choice-based horror games ever made. I played the PS5 remastered version, and my first full playthrough took about 10 hours, including exploration and collectible hunting. Originally released in 2014 by Supermassive Games, the studio behind The Quarry and the Dark Pictures anthology, Until Dawn is built entirely around the butterfly effect. Every choice you make, dialogue, reactions, and split-second decisions creates a ripple that shapes the fate of 8 teenagers trapped on a remote mountain in the woods. You're not here to win fights, you're here to survive the night and uncover why terrible things keep happening here. The PS5 remaster looks great. Character models are detailed and expressive, the environments feel dense, eerie, and intentionally claustrophobic, and lighting does most of the heavy lifting. Dark corridors, flickering lamps, and long stretches where your imagination does more damage than a jump scare ever could. And audio design is where Until Dawn really excels. There's very little music. Instead, you'll hear wind, footsteps, creaking wood, and silence. The kind of silence that makes you uncomfortable and panic. This is not an action-heavy survival horror game. If you're coming from Resident Evil, especially the recent remakes, this will feel slower and more restrictive. Gameplay revolves around quick-time events, dialogue choices, and the infamous don't move sequences. These moments are intentionally designed to make you nervous. The goal isn't skill, it's pressure. You're meant to overthink, you're meant to panic, and when you mess up, the consequences are permanent. So if you're looking for fast combat or deep mechanics, this may not fit. But if you want tension, dread, and meaningful consequences, Until Dawn absolutely delivers. The story is intriguing, but not always smoothly delivered. Clues, totems, and environmental storytelling slowly reveal the truth. But the game expects you to piece it together yourself. And that works, until the final chapters where the game suddenly dumps all the information on you all at once. However, if you miss one key clue, you will lose critical context entirely. As for the characters, they feel real. They're emotional, impulsive, flawed, and frustrating in very human ways, but that's what makes you care about them. They're not heroes, they're teenagers, making bad decisions under impossible pressure. And keeping them alive, despite themselves, is where Until Dawn shines brightest. A single playthrough takes about 8 to 10 hours depending on exploration, and performance on the PS5 is solid. Fast loading, stable visuals, and no major technical issues. Replay value is also high. You can go for a save everyone playthrough, a kill everyone playthrough, or try to 100% the game, and every run will feel meaningfully different. Until Dawn clearly shines in some very key aspects like strong cinematic presentation, excellent voice acting, atmospheric lighting and sound design, and your choices generally matter. However, there are a couple of cons that I need to mention, like the stop-start storytelling hurts the pacing, there's limited gameplay depth because of the heavy reliance on the QTEs, over the player agency, and because of this, it's more drama horror than survival horror. Until Dawn isn't scary because of monsters. It's scary because of you. Your hesitation, your instincts, your mistakes. If you enjoy cinematic, choice-based horror experiences, this is still one of the best in the genre. And if you're curious whether you could keep everyone alive, that question alone makes Until Dawn worth playing in 2026. If you enjoyed this review, subscribe to the channel. I'll be uploading weekly gaming news, reviews, deep dives, and cinematic experiences you probably don't want to miss.